face-flattening high-octane airboat through the marsh and ended up back in the time of dinosaurs. Today, you savored seafood that hadn't crossed state lines. Today, you danced till your soul felt good and your souls ached. That ticket stub, you tuck it away as a reminder, because today, you're in Louisiana.
All eyes on the way I vibe when I walk into the room. Wind blows underneath the soles of my brand new pair of shoes. I got the attention, I'm on a mission. No sweat in the way I step, I got a fresh new attitude. Oh my, 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 oh my, my, my. Call me a king, can you buy me a crown?
This is a shrimp po' boy. It could just be a sandwich, but today, you're in Louisiana. Today, you got up with the sun to enjoy the best bass fishing on earth. Today, you walked historic halls where ghosts might pay a visit, but spirits are always present. Today, you wandered into a hole-in-the-wall cafe and fed your soul with a frosty local brew and this shrimp po' boy. Anywhere else, it's just a sandwich. But today, you're in Louisiana.
I've been skiing on the Energy R1 for a little over a year now. Before the R1, I was on the original Energy, and I was skiing great on that ski. I really had no problems with it, but whenever they released the R1 with the wider forebody up front, it made the ski so much easier to stay balanced and have equal turns on both sides.
So from my very first set on the NRG R1, I could just feel that this ski's just really balanced through the wakes and through the turns, and I found that I could just turn my onside turn better. I think that's because the tail of the ski just allows a little bit more water to flow through it, so it just rides through the tail of the onside turn better. That's definitely the big thing that I felt was different, and that's why I was really happy to be able to get on that ski straight away.
rising up now. I won't back down. Taking my shot now. Make you my background. I'm rising up now. I won't back down. Taking my shot now. Make you my background. Not a fan of your presence. I guess you never learned your lesson. This is my time and you can't take it from me. You can't take it from me.
Good afternoon. We're back. We're getting ready to do the Masters Men's Slalom. Hey, good afternoon, ski fans. We're getting ready to do the Masters Men's Slalom. Freddie did a great job of giving you the Open Men, Masters Men. Masters Men, I believe, is the second most competitive slalom event in this tournament, Open Men being the most. Obviously, Regina may be the most talented 34-mile-an-hour skier, but the depth in the Masters Men is spectacular. So I'm looking forward to it. I believe we have 9 skiers. First off the dock will be Seth Sisser from Charleston. Skiing behind the Mastercraft today, I think Seth will be coming out at 32 off.
It's getting hot, and just a quick reminder to you folks, we've got the Dave Goode Foundation has just been established to honor Dave Goode and to provide funds for various philanthropic causes. So you can find out more about that by going to www.skiingfordave.com.
Apologize. I'm not sure what's going on. Seth is not skiing. That's Sam Ingram.
Buoys confirmed with a 9.5. Can you give me the boat crew, please? And the line length that Sam started at? Started at 28 off.
It's a towboat. Mark Roski, driver, Jamie Fossil, judge, Sam Ingram. We just shortened him to 32 off. He went out at 28 off, 34, and got 6.
Thank you, Janie. What happened to Seth Fisher? How come he didn't ski?
No problem. No problem. No problem. So we have confirmation Sam did come off at 28 off. He's coming back at 32 off now. Again, skiing behind the 2020 Mastercraft Pro Star.
Sam Ingram, not Seth Fisher.
From Deep Creek, Lake, Maryland. This is 32 off. Sam Ingram.
All right, and on jump in Lake 1.
6 and out the gates.
We've got some jump in to come. We've got Riley Dalton taking to the water first. We have Brooke Baldwin. We have the skier
Here's Sam on the replay. He kind of has what I call a one-speed style. He doesn't really accelerate to a great speed, but he holds the handle all the way to the buoy width, makes a nice smooth turn, gets the other side. He's very consistent, and look forward to coming in at 35 off now. Okay, the boats around the island. Here comes Sam in at 35. This is a must-make pass for him if he wants to be in the top 5.
pass number 3 for Sam Ingram. This will be 35 off. Blue loop and or 12 meters. Whichever you prefer. Great angle on his way to fly ball, but a little bit narrow over there, so he squeaks by it. Round 6 out the gates, 35 off Sam Ingram.
All right, here we are with Riley Dalton, who's been training here periodically.
Here comes the replay. Nice smooth transition from the turn to accelerate through the gate. Offside turn at 1, so he's got to have space at 1. That was nice.
In Houston, let's see what she's got here and now. Oh, taking in a whole bunch of speed.
It's very balanced. He's turning both sides well.
Driving through to the landing.
He's added a little more cross-course energy as the rope's gotten shorter. Now he's got to add a little more to get through 11.25 or 38 off.
Alright, Tommy, here comes Sam Ingram. This is minus 38, his fourth pass. We got a whole bunch of the skiers that are going to run this pass, so let's watch to see what Sam can do for us. Minus 38, and he's got a big turn at the 2 ball with great leverage to 3. A little bit of trouble off that 3 ball. He still fought his way over to 4.
Looks like a 3 for Sam. Let's watch a replay and see where he got in trouble. It's actually a pretty good start. It all went wrong here at 2. Got his pitch behind him a little bit. And then shoulder forward. Shoulder forward at 3. Couldn't recover.
Mike Morgan will be our next skier. Odessa, Florida. He's a former world team member, pro skier, Dr. Mike Morgan coming out.
Mike Morgan's next on the list. I'm not sure if he's here or not. I wanted to mention a little something that Freddie mentioned about the slalom. This is a relatively shallow lake. You get a different feel in slalom. Like most things, there's pluses and minuses. Shallow water, you get cross course a little easier. Ski feels a little quicker, but your balance in the turns is very, very critical. If you're too far forward, you get tail lift and slide. If you're a little bit back, the ski won't bite and finish the turn.
Mike Morgan, minus 2.8.
I'm sorry, I just been told that Mike Morgan is here, so that's great news. Coming in at 28 off. Mike's a right foot forward. He spent a lot of time. He was a former big dog champion at 34. He spent the last several years at 36. And I think the last 2 years back at 34. I think he enjoys the challenge of switching back and forth. I think that's really cool. Ski whatever speed you want to ski. That's very nice. He's known for opting up. We'll see what he does here. That was a 28 off pass.
Oh boy, 151 feet, 151 for Riley Dalton. Blowing her average away, 151.
151 feet was obtained on jump number 3. 151 feet or 45.9 meters. So good skiing there from Riley Dalton. We're down to our last 4 jumping competitors now, and all of them are an open women. Next competitor up is going to be Brooke Baldwin.
2020 Good Water Ski Nationals here at Tri-Lakes, Zachary, Louisiana. Mike Morgan pass number 2. He's up and around the island. Starting off a nice solid 28 off, just getting warmed up.
Coming around the corner with Mike.
Feeling the water, letting the driver feel him. Getting in the sink. I believe the driver is Mark Roski from Northern California.
Looks like it's 32 off.
Well-respected driver, guys really like it. So this is Mike at minus 32. All right, on the water. University of Alabama student Brooke Baldwin.
Another nice smooth pass for Mike. Carry on about the lake depth that we talked about. Here's Mike's replay. Let's watch through there.
Phenomenal overall skier.
Very nice.
Multiple national championships, trick slalom, jump, and overall. Brooke Baldwin. So 151, mark to beat.
So you see a lot of the shallow water man-made type lakes in the south central Texas area, this area, and in California. In the Florida area, we have more natural lakes, usually a little deeper. Gives you a little different feel, not quite as fast cross course. You can ski well in either one. It's just whatever is certain adaptation you have to make as you move from one to the other. And we're slow to get on the skier here.
Jumping rock. All right, this is 35 for Mike Morgan. Third pass, Mike. Behind that beautiful blue white Mastercraft. Solid out the four ball, Mike Morgan around 5. Hitting over 6. And out 58. Dr. Mike Morgan.
Another nice pass from Mike at 35. Very unusual for Mike not to opt up. Let's watch this here. Excellent, excellent start.
Pushing on down the lake a little bit now. See all of that University of Alabama ski.
Very nice balance. No tip bites, no tip up.
Watch your teammate ski.
Excellent.
Right now it's Brooke Baldwin coming in for jump number 2. She's got a 155 in the lead. Win the jump. Slipping a little over the ramp.
It's quite a small, but it certainly has plenty of drive behind it.
Our second skier of the group. 38 off, Sam Ingram with a
Here comes Mike at 38. Nice start. Good out of 2. Got it going. Oh. Unfortunate fall there from Mike. I thought he had that pass run. Interested to see what the replay shows.
jump number 2 was 146 for Brooke Baldwin. She's got 155. She's coming in the lead right now with 1 to go. An open women's jump.
Second jump numbers not having too much effect on
Nice start, looking good.
the lead distance. It's 44.5.
Wondering whether he didn't misgrab the handle here at 4. Something looked strange to me.
Jump number 2. Let's see what she shows.
Jump number 3, Brooke Baldwin.
He got his hips behind him a little bit.
Here we go. Here's Brooke Baldwin. Jump number 3.
That's the better one.
Got around it.
4.4 meters on the second attempt. And
That's a shame.
has a lead distance of 44.7 meters. It's 155 feet. And I suspect that jump is going to be way further than that. I wonder if it's going to be anywhere close to 160 feet. We wait the distance.
I believe that score is going to be 4.5 for Mike at 38 off.
Blew me. 153. So 155.
seems to be jumps that appear to be further, but unfortunately don't come up with the distance. That was 46.7 meters.
She called in a second time, 5.
Well, the best jump distance, she was hottest on the first with 47.1 meters. Okay, thank you. Baldwin.
Okay, here comes Greg's son. I believe he was runner-up at the big dog finals last year, and he won the Open Division, Masters Men Slalom event at Nationals. So he had a great tournament in Oklahoma last year. He comes on his replay. He's got a tremendous 2-4 turn. He is also right foot forward. Mike stepped away from the sport for, 6-7 years completely, and then he decided to get back in again, and he's been skiing great. He really loves the 34 and the kind of the head-to-head big dog style format events. He lives in New York, but does most of his training at Okeechobee Park in West Palm Beach.
In with 168-foot average. The lead right now, 155. Brooke Baldwin followed closely by 151.
All right, then on the water, a dietitian by trade. It's going to be Brittany Greenwood. Third from last jumper to take to the water.
Greg's getting ready for a second pass, minus 35. He says his accomplishments that he likes the most.
He's coming in at 35. Nice 2-ball. Nice solid 35. Here's the replay. Nice start. Again, his 2-4 is where he makes up most of his time, but his offside turns nice and smooth. Very rarely breaks.
Trying to zero in on the spot where she needs to turn. She's skied it plenty of times before. She has a familiarity with the side setup. Comes in with a lot of speed, but the timing just wasn't quite there for her. So she's got 2 jumps remaining.
There it is, giving a charge up after Brittany Greenwood. Greg is defending.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, man.
Top skiers also. He's first place big dog guy in the Spain tournament. This is a good skier out here. You're going to want to watch him.
Here comes Greg's son in at 38 off, 11.25 meters. He needs his pass. He'll be very disappointed if he doesn't run it. Takes kind of a narrow approach on the gate, but he does generate good power right behind the boat. A little bit of soft rope at 1. Nice 2-ball. A little slow at 3. Great 4-ball. Got it. That'll get it.
Holy cow, you talk about not giving up. He was a little bit narrow course and narrow 1 ball, 2 balls. Not great.
So it's a pretty good demonstration of what we talked about. He's solid and steady on the offside, but he's giving up a little bit of time all the time, and he's killing it on 2-4. A little back at 1, and boom, on the gas, going. Gets it back in it. A little slow again at 3. A little bit of a high handle. No panic. Great 4-ball.
Whoa, 165 feet or 50.2 meters. She has taken the lead, and it means that with 2 jumpers left to go.
So Greg's down at the end. He's getting ready to come in at 39 and a half, 10.75 meters. He knows that you have to run this pass to win this event. Just about guaranteed you have to run this pass to win this event. Maybe even be in the top 2 or 3. He's going to have to step up his pace a little bit from this 38 off. Here we go. I think he might be a touch wider here. Little narrow at 1. Not a bad start. Big 2. He's in it. Little back at 3. That's going to be it. We'll have to wait and see whether that was 3.5 or 4. Here's the replay. I think he needed more energy through the gate. He was pretty narrow at 1. He couldn't start his turn right away. Even though he got out of 2 good, didn't quite get on acceleration as good as he normally does. Not sure if he got around 4 or not. Wait for the judges. I don't know if it was 3 or not. I never heard.
So, Brittany Greenwood on that last jump came up a little bit short, so jumping in the high 40s, but fair play to her.
Chet Raley.
Okay, now we got Chet Raley coming in the course. 32 off, 34. Not only is Chet one of the best-known water ski, slalom ski instructors in the world, he's a twice world senior champion, and he's very, very smooth, very, very balanced on a slalom course. Turns both sides well. Great handle control. There we go on the replay. You can see how smooth he is, how he finishes the turns balanced. Knees forward, coming in the buoy. When you're super balanced on a ski like Chet is, the variables that we talked about, like different shallow lakes, deep lakes, they make less difference because he's just balanced over the ski. So Chet's up around the island, coming back in on the Mastercraft, behind the Mastercraft Pro Star. This would be 35 off. You see, when he starts for the course, he's a touch wider than Greg was. Nice 35.
Oh my, let's give her a hand coming down the lake. 182. That's huge.
6.94.
Here's the replay. Again, I think he was a little wider than Greg was when he started for the course.
Number 1 for Regina Jaquist, 182 feet.
No tip up, no tip bite out of that offside turn, just keeps moving. Nice out of the onside. It's very good at starting his offside turn, which is 135, more with his hips instead of just moving his shoulders, and that's really what you want to do.
The turn, as I mentioned, but carries in a good dose of speed and just absolutely launches off the ramp there. You see the under the ramp surface camera just.
So now we're just got to step it up. We're coming at 11. This is a pass he runs every day, but a pass that he cannot go easy on.
Here we go again. From Santa Rosa Beach, Florida, Regina Jaquist, jump number 2. Slipped on the ramp a little bit with the right ski.
Here we go, 38 off for Chet. Nice smooth gate. Nice 2-ball. Oh, little stretch there. Kept his cool.
attempt to get over 6, but he got it 6 at 38 up.
That was a rare mistake from Chet Raley. Let's watch this. What happens on his third ball?
Here we go with the world overall champion.
Great out at 1. It's good out of 2. Yeah, I think he didn't quite get his normal extension, and then so he turned to the soft rope. Nothing to hold him up. Shoulders came forward a little bit. He kept his cool. Got around 4, out 5, through the pass. So now he's coming at 39. He's going to have to step up his energy a little bit. He can't deal with a mistake like he had at 3. He knows that, I believe, that Greg got 3 or 3.5. I haven't seen the final score there. So he's got to get at least a 4. But he knows to win this event, you have to run this fast. Here we go. Chet coming in now at 39. 10.75 meters. Nice smooth turn for the gate. That's a good start. A little slack out of 2, but he's still in it. Nope. Yep. Looks like 3. Let's watch this replay. Thought the gate was good. Maybe not quite enough energy. It's a little narrow at 1. He got a good turn, though. Yeah, a little back, a little bit of soft rope out of 2, so he couldn't get on the gas right away. Got the 3 late. Too late to turn. He went for the full 3, which I believe will tie him with Greg.
Can you announce that Greg's son is going to be needed at the starting dock?
Greg's son, we're going to need you at the starting dock. You are now in a tie, currently for first place with 4 skiers remaining. So Greg's son, please report back to the slalom start dock and see ACJ Dave Vogt.
All right, your number 1 seed, women's 34 minus 3-2.
Okay, now we're down to our top 4 seeds. These are the 4 skiers with the best scores over the last year. This is Mark Manassee. Coming in at 32 off. It's 13 meters on a 34 mile an hour pass, 55K. Here we go.
Comes in here with 76 foot average. And Virginia Texas is absolutely stomped off of 182. Make things interesting here for open women jump.
All right then. So, Lauren Morgan.
So Mark is our first left foot forward skier. We'll watch the replay. I thought he's a little slow on the gate, but apparently that's his normal rhythm. Turn from a little bit narrow, but very, very efficient in the course. Very efficient. He's very smooth.
We'll see what we've got. Lauren Morgan, jump. Number 1. Quick turn. Oh, and dumps it there. Releasing the safety valve and skiing around the bottom right-hand corner. That is Lauren Morgan.
Yeah, we do have confirmation that Greg and Chet are tied with 3 at 10.75. So here comes Mark in at 35 off.
Okay, Mark Manassee pass number 2, minus 35 again, out of the Gilbert, Arizona area. See him quite a bit in the fall tournaments out there at Buckley Lake.
Very nice.
Regular mixed movie at 39 in quarter 2 at 41 compared to Mark Manassee.
Very, very nice.
All right, Lauren Morgan.
Mark does ski in a man-made lake outside of Phoenix. Most of those lakes are relatively shallow, as we talked before. This is something he's very comfortable with, and he trains on a regular basis. Let's watch the replay.
success here without having put a score up on jump number 1. She's battling hard against
Very nice.
Regina Jacquiz's jump of 182 feet.
Women's jump. 78th Annual National Ski Championships. Lauren Morgan, St. Louis, Missouri, jump number 2. Boy, she was really putting that shoulder into that one, and that could have been scary.
So Mark's up around the island, coming in at 38 off, 11.25, must make pass for him. Let's see if he sets up a little wider on the gate on this one. I believe it's maybe a touch wider. Very nice, very nice. A little deep out of 5, but I'd say that's the best 38 we've seen here. Let's watch the replay.
Not too sure how that happened on jump number 1.
So the lead is 2 skiers with 3 at 39, Greg Sund and Chet Raley. And Mark Manassee is going to want to squash that lead right now.
All right.
So let's watch and see.
Here is the very last jump, the very last pass that we will see on Lake 1 of the 78th Goode Water Ski National Championships. Absolutely scintillating ski.
This is another guy. If he gets a second hand on the handle, he can pull like a big dog. Here we go, Lauren Morgan, jump number 3. It's for all the candy. Top seed open women's jumper. Lauren Morgan backed it up a little. A nice jump. I don't know if it's going to be 180 or not, but it's a nice jump.
So Mark's up on the water to come around the island at the short end. This is 39.5 off, 10.75. 3 is the lead. Big start. Oh, a little hesitant at 3 there. He's still in it.
Look at this guy. Hey, folks, this is minus 39. He's got angle and a tight line. 6-0 against Mark Manassee.
2 meters, it's not enough. It's 171 feet, which means that Regina Jacquiz
Very, very nice.
has won.
He bobbled a bit at 3, didn't bother him. Got through the pass. Here we go. Let's watch this. 1 and 2 were right on the money.
Overall competition. So, that will represent the last of our female skiing on this lake.
A little bit of hesitancy here. Yep, came up a touch. He got it right back down. Got the edge right back down. Got back in it. Didn't panic.
There was no way that she could have raised her shoulders up any higher off the deck. They should try.
Good down there, Miss Ann.
There we go. That represents at the end of the action.
Lots of cool there and lots of good strength once he got in trouble. So now we're coming in at 41,
Dramatic happened. We've got the
10.25. This is a pass that the event will be settled up most likely. He is a lefty, so getting to 2 is probably high frequency getting to 2. The question will be, can he turn 2, get to 3?
Minus 41 is next up. We saw Regina Jacquiz do some moves. We saw Nate Smith do some moves at 41. Now we're going to see Mark Manassee.
Here we go.
41. Here we go.
Oh,
He got to start with a tight line. Mark Manassee taking the big run.
I hope I didn't jinx the Mark there. Let's watch here. I still think he's a little short on energy through the gate here, but let's see.
one final time on this lake. Let's read off our sponsors.
He ate up on the back foot, went flat. Hips got behind his shoulders a little bit, so it's a solid 1. That's a fine score. No question about that. We've got 3 more skiers left, and they know what they got to do to beat Mark.
Webcast sponsors are SplashEye.com and SpeedAgain.com, and 5 regions under the American Water Ski Association have also contributed to the funding as well as you good folks out there that participated in our crowdfunding initiative. We definitely thank the
Okay,
skiers
so
for
just go by 1:41 for our Arizona skier, Mark Manassee.
So,
We got a slight breaker. I wanted to mention what a great Nationals this has been. Everybody that I've spoken to has thought it was one of the best they've attended in a long, long time. A real sense of community here, even with the virus and all that. It's been very, very, very cool.
In the nation and in the world.
All right, continuing to work our way along. We've got we've got Masters men's slalom, and then we'll have international men's slalom.
Darren Montgomery, 34 minus 3-2.
Got a shot of the open men's podium there with Nate Smith being the winner. Now Darren Montgomery coming in at 32 up. He's from South Florida. I believe he lives in Lake Worth. Another lefty, similar stance to the last skier.
I said we'll be back, but I was just trying to make sure before that.
Here's the replay.
I don't know if there was any I thought there might have been a protest on Lake One, but we. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. Hold on a second. Come back to me. Let me say my goodbyes. Let me go back to another commercial break, and then I'll terminate.
Very, very smooth.
All right then, folks, and just wanted to take just a few seconds out to thank every single one of you that have viewed this webcast, whether it be on Lake One, whether it be on Lake Two, whether it be both, or whether it be both at the same time. And once again, you see your sponsors right there. We thank each and every one of them for their contribution to this competition, and indeed to our webcast sponsors as well. There they are.
All right, here we're coming back in at 35 off.
On the behalf of USA Motorski, AWSA, the Motorski Broadcasting Company, and every single one that has contributed to the successful running of this competition and webcast, this is Tony Lightfoot saying ciao for now, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
4-6 with a 9-5.
Very nice balance pass. You notice that when the skier is as balanced as Darren is, that it starts to look like the boat speed's going slower. Everything just looks like it's in slow motion. There's no hesitation to start to accelerate after the turn, and it just looks smooth and easy. All right, so we're getting ready to come back in at 38 off.
Wraps up all the skiing over on lake number 1, so all of us can focus our attention over on the master men event. Leading the pack is Mark Manassee, 1 at 41. We've got a two-way tie for second place with Greg's son and Chet Raley.
So Darren's coming around the island. He's coming in. This is 38 off.
38 off pass. Following Darren will be Greg Vidal, our chief boat driver this week, and Jeff Rogers. So let's see what Darren can show us in minus 38.
Nice start. Ooh, a little back at 3, but he's still all right. Nice. So watching this replay, he gets in at just a touch of trouble out of 3, but it didn't panic. made the rest of the pass.
9.5 off on the green. On the gray.
Nice start. Yeah, touchback out of 2. Let's see what happens here. Dropped his shoulder a little bit early. Hips got behind him, so he didn't get his best pull to 4. Didn't panic, even though it's his offside turn. It's round 5 and it's done.
Again, we got a lead in 1 buoy 41. We got two guys at 3 and 39. And now Darren Montgomery's
Darren in at 39.5. He needs to get 3 to tie for second. He needs to run the pass to be in the running to win. Oh, back a touch there. Nice out of 2 though. Getting late. Don't know if he got part of 4 or not. Here's the replay. It's a decent start. I didn't get bounced over the ski before the turn started at 2. So he was closer to 4, but 3 is 3. So we now have a 3-way tie.
Darren Montgomery score?
3.
3 at 39. 3-way tie for second, it shows.
Next up, Greg Vidal out of the Bay Area, Northern California. Brentwood, California. He is a big dog world champion.
So here comes Greg back in on his first pass at 32 off. He's from Central California. I believe he's won the Big Dog Championship twice. He's righty. He's very, very smooth. He is very knee forward coming into the buoy, somewhat uniquely so. It's very, very smooth, precise technique. We set up a little wider than the last 2 lefties on the gate. That's pretty normal. Nice, smooth out of 1.
Yeah, we're done.
That's a very nice warm-up, and I think he had a chance to catch a set last night, so he's already familiar with the lake. But now he's settled in, everything's good. Be coming back at 35, 12 meters. Greg coming in at 35 off, 12-meter rope. Nice, looking good.
Big reach for the 5 with great angle and leverage. 6 and out the gates, Greg Vidal. Brentwood, California, Northern California area. He's the host of the California's Pro-Am.
One of the things you'll notice as I mentioned, is he comes to the buoy, his knees are forward, but he never lets his shoulders come forward. Somewhat similar to the way Manon does, who the current world champion. It's a great position if you have the ability to get there. It lets him ski turn easy. It lets him absorb bumps in the water, whatever it takes. Usually when somebody has their knees bent coming in the buoy, they have their shoulders forward, and Greg doesn't.
Right there, Tommy. Thank you, sir. Good job. Why, thanks. You're like a machine. It's all day, right there, all day. Right at it. I'm certain level. Do you live here? In Baton Rouge, yeah. Take it easy, sir. I've wanted to get down here and get on Goode and Goode water skis for being our title host again 20 years in a row.
So Greg is up. We're coming in at 38 off, 11.25. It's a must-make pass for him. So far, he's hardly broke a sweat. So let's see how this goes. Oh, a little tip rise at 1. But that's not a problem for him. Nice. Great recovery there. So let's watch this replay, see what happened here at 1. I think he may have come up a little bit short, maybe a little bit of a drift back. You want me to do it? Okay. So you got it right back at 3? All right, so this is coming in at 39. This is the pass he has to make. Here comes Greg. He's 39 and a half. He needs this pass to beat contention for the lead. Oh. He's in it. I think he got it. Here's the replay. Coming through at 39. Second half was a lot of work, but he got it done. A little slide at 1. Way to hang in there, man. He had to drop that tip in there, get back in the game. You could hear him thump 5 on the way by. Probably hit it with his chin. He stayed with it, got it done. All right, here comes Greg in at 41. We've got 1 in the lead. Greg wants more than that. It's a solid 2.
A new leader with 1 skier remaining.
All right, here's the replays. Put Greg's in the lead was 2 at 41. Man, got some tip rise, got it done, got over to 2. That's a tough score for the last 2 skiers to beat.
All right, hey, ladies and gentlemen, got our Open Men's Slalom champion here, Nate Smith. Congratulations, 3 at 41, the only guy to get through 39 off today. Take us through your set, and how was it?
Yeah, it was good. I'm pretty excited to be back here at Bennett's. It's been 15 years since I've been here. I was here for the junior development team back in, back when I was 14, 15 years old. So it's exciting to be here. But I knew the lead was, I want to go out and run 39. That was my goal today, go run 39, get a good start at 41. And, I felt good. I felt great out there the whole time. Had a little bobble at 2-ball and wheelied it, and just all I could get over was the 3-ball.
So you always come to the U.S. Nationals every year, Open Men's Slalom. It's always great to have all the pros here, and I mean you never miss one of the events. What is it about the U.S. Nationals that you love and you always come to?
Well, I think it goes all the way back to the Midwest Regionals. It's a tournament that I've gone to every single year, and the same thing with the Nationals. It's a lot of fun. You get to come hang out with your friends, people you haven't seen all year, and just enjoy watching skiing together and rooting for everyone. And then same thing down here at Nationals. You get to see everybody from around the whole country. So it's a good family environment and a lot of fun just to hang out and ski with everybody.
So what's the season been like for you with no pro tournaments? This is probably the first event you guys since Moomba had competed in. I mean, what have you been doing? What's what's this summer like with no competition?
Yeah, a lot of practice on your own and doing fun head-to-heads with your neighbors just to keep your mindset the same. But Moomba was the last big tournament that we had, and a lot of the stuff over the summer has been canceled. But next weekend going up to the Stillwater Challenge, I think it is, up in Wisconsin with Tony Drake. And then I'm going to shoot down to Lake 38 after that. And then we have the Malibu Open in Charleston. So the Malibu is the only one that's still really going for the rest of the year.
Well, tell us a little bit about the ski you're riding here, and what do you love about it?
Yeah, so I got on the Ion just after Moomba, a couple of the test skis, and finally got one with the graphics on it. But, I've skied better this year on the ski, and it's been all practice. But, it's a little bit of change from the Evo. The front end's a little bit more narrow. The rocker pattern's a little bit different on it, and then the concave's a little bit deeper. But, I've been able to get myself through 41 more this year in practice than I have in years past. So I just feel pretty confident on it. I feel like I can go out and do what I need to. And, today where everybody seemed to be struggling a bit and everybody was all nervous, I felt very calm and confident. And other than the bobble at 2-ball, I felt pretty good. So.
All right, well, congratulations on another Open Men's Slalom victory, 3:41. I'm going to send it back to Chris LaPointe here. We got our top seed in Master Men's Slalom. Thanks, Nate.
Yep, thank you.
Here's a replay of Jeff on his first pass at 32 off. They're doing an interview with Open Men's champion Nate Smith. We're back to live action here. Jeff is a lefty. He is former world record holder, former world champion, and he's twice defending Big Dog champion. There won't be a Big Dog championship in 2020. He's won the last 2. I have the pleasure of working with him. He rides one of my skis, LaPointe skis, and he's a tremendous person. Okay, so Jeff's coming in at 35. He uses kind of a late, hard pull out to the zero buoy for the gate, and then he makes a quick turn back in, a two-handed gate, a little bit unique. He's very, very good at it, and it sets up the energy for the rest of his pass. Here's a replay on Jeff. It's 35 off. That's his kind of his normal gait. He's looking very steady. Nice. When you get the opportunity to watch Jeff from the boat, his acceleration from the right side to left side of the course is the strongest I've ever seen. I've got to watch all the best skiers. I've never seen him accelerate as well as Jeff can from right to left. It's perfect body position and a strong core. All right, got Jeff coming around the corner. It's 38 off. 11.25, must make pass. A late pull out, slight right turn, comes to neutral, through the gate. Very, very powerful. Great start. Here we go. Nice pass.
And there he goes. Reaches for 6 out the gate. 6 at 38 for Chet Rogers.
Confirmed with a 9.5 at 38 off.
So he got absolutely great start on this, which means he had a good gate. A little bit of a hesitancy out of 2, but that doesn't bother him. A tremendous load and acceleration there. So he's there at 2 for a long time, and sometimes that messes him up a little bit. Touchback, not a problem for him. Get over the 3, right back in it. So Jeff and his family, the Rogers family, hosted the Southern Regionals this year for the first time, and they did a tremendous job. Everybody enjoyed it. Very, very much like here at Bennett's Lake. A real sense of community, lots of motorhomes, kids, very family-oriented. Everybody thought it was one of the best regionals in a long time. So here comes Jeff in at 39.5. 10.75. He has to make this pass. Nice start. He's good. A little late in the 5.
And he does it. Hold on, Jeff. He does. Off the gates, another skier. 6 movies. -39.
Now here comes the replay. He was late at 5, believe me. But he got it done. A little slow out of 2, but he didn't get his normal 3 here. That's kind of where he got in trouble. He didn't get out of here quite as well as normal.
In 3rd place from Windsor, Colorado, Travis Corley.
I don't know if too many people have ever seen Jeff get the 5 and not make 6 at any rope length. If he gets the 5, he's going around 6. So that's 6. Now we're in it. This is a deciding pass for the event. Greg Vidal has 2.
Congratulations to those men's 2 slalom skiers, but let's take a look at lake number 2 at -1.
Here we go.
Chet Rogers.
He needs part of 3.
2:41. And Jeff is going to want it all. Here we go.
Nice start.
Tight line to 2.
Get over there.
He's got to turn. He's on his way to 3 bucks.
I believe he got it. We'll see what the judges say.
It's going to be very close.
Here we go on the replay. I think he got a really nice start here. Really nice. Great pull to 2.
Chet Raley will be 2nd, and Darren Montgomery will be 3rd.
Fell back a little bit out of 2.
The vote is called in at 2 1/4. If that holds, he will be your national champion.
He got it.
2 judges left to call in. Greg Vidal has 2 at 41. Mark Manassee
Will all be
has
coming out at 38
1
off.
at 41. We do have a 3-way tie for 3rd, 2nd and 3rd. Waiting for stand by. 2 at and that would put him into a tie for
It appears we had a split decision.
more consternation over that call, so stand by. But as it sits right now, it looks like 2 at 41.
The current official score is 2. The boat judge called 2 1/4. We have a majority of 2. I believe that they may still be reviewing Jeff Rogers' score on that 41 off.
Okay, so as it sits right now, we've got a three-way tie for third place between Greg's son, Chet Raley, and Darren Montgomery. They tied at 39, so they'll be coming straight off the dock, minus 38.
We do have a 3-way tie for third place between Greg's son, Chet Raley, and Darren Montgomery.
There's no date.
Okay, here he comes, Darren Montgomery, minus 39. Scott start. Just going to take two. And Darren Montgomery, give him a big round of applause as he skis by.
Masters men event.
And stop and say, never mind. So that's what I'm going to say right there. So Charlie has a score off, and so he'll be coming back into the slalom course at 35 off the 12-meter line. If he gets around one ball and back to the wake, that will put him in the lead ahead of our current leader Charlie Emmett from the UK. So here we go, Martin Coleman, around 4 ball, round 5 ball at 35 off. He's in nice and early position, and now round 6 out the gate for a score of 6 at 35 off. He'll be coming back at 38 off, 36 miles an hour. More accurately, 58 kilometers per hour on the 11.25 meter line. So Martin Coleman, they've done a wonderful, wonderful job putting on this tournament. We have to say thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, our last skier in the international men's division Ethan McKinnon. I'm assuming really a New York skier. She's one of the tough folks from the northern part of the country that will ski April until November just to get their sets in. Their requirement for skiing is that the water has to be in a liquid form, and if so, they'll go. So our last skier of the tournament. This is the International Women's Division. We have one skier in the division. This is Marie-Lou Melanier. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. So she's at the 28 off line length skiing on a good ski. And her opening pass, I'm assuming that that was probably 34 miles an hour, 55 kilometers per hour. 28 off, otherwise known as the 14.25 meter line.
Score 695.
The judge calls in a score of 6 with a time of 9.5. That confirms that it was in fact a 34 mile an hour or 55 kilometers per hour boat speed, so she'll be coming back at 32 off. 13 meter line. It has been my privilege and pleasure to announce a portion of this webcast. The tournament has been a lot of fun, and announcing has really added to my personal enjoyment of the tournament. I hope that I was somewhat entertaining, minimally offensive. If you know me, you know how difficult it is to be minimally offensive. Marie-Lou's coming back into the course, 32 off. Little double pump at 1 ball. Nice turn at 2. Good turn at 3. Right foot forward skier on a good water ski.
Nice big reach there at the 5 ball.
Boy, just making 32 off, looking easy peasy. Metal Flake and White Mastercraft towboat, pulling Marie-Lou back into the slalom course at 35 off. I said 32 off. 35 off. Nice start. 2, nice tight line. Standing nice and tall on the ski. A little double pump there into 3 ball. Can't see anything. The garbage truck is parked in front of me. I can't see that she scoots out of 5 in around 6. So there's another perfect pass of 6 buoys, 35 off, Marie-Lou. Coble, Jeff Sergey, AWSA president. Those are the names that immediately come to mind. There were lots of others. Thanks to all of them for helping out. Oh, Jennifer Leachman-LaPointe did some announcing. Marie-Lou. Oh, Marie-Lou has a spectacular out the front tumbling fall, coming around 2 ball at 38 off. There's the hand. Okay, she's okay. So 1.5 at 38 off for Mary Lou. Our last skier of the 2020 Goode Water Ski National Championships. Folks, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for asking your friends to tune in. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you this event again in 2021 in Wilmington, Illinois at our next national championships. But for now, good night.